Welcome everybody to Extreme Off-Road Silly Bills, and today we're dealing with a 1970 Volkswagen Desert Dingo Racing Stock Bug. Now this has 960 horsepower, 630 pounds-feet of torque from a 4-litre twin-turbocharged flat-six engine. The car itself now weighs 2,511 pounds. Now has all-wheel drive to go along with its original suspension, which is off-road, and off-road tyres, which again are original. Can't swap them out unfortunately, and you can now do 0 to 60 in 3.851 seconds, 0 to 107.080 seconds, and going to a top speed of 233 miles an hour. So yeah, the fastest car that we've had from Volkswagen so far is the VW ID.R, which managed a time of 2 minutes 4 seconds .117. So let's see what this far older version can do of a Volkswagen that can go off-road. As yeah, it's going to struggle in some areas because obviously it now has all-wheel drive, which it never was meant for, which means that yeah, it's going to have some understeer. It's inevitable really with a car that's been swapped into all-wheel drive. And another problem is obviously the 50-year-old suspension. I think the tyres are generally just off-road tyres that you normally swap out onto cars on this game already, but the suspension is definitely original, which means yeah, it's going to be quite soft, and it's going to yeah squat down on the rear when the torque passes through the wheels, because yeah, it's probably going to lift up the front a fair bit. We've seen that with some vehicles on other Forza games, or even on this game, where a car with soft suspension will start to pitch and wallow because of all the torque that's going through it. So I hope it's not too much of an issue, but at the end of the day it's going to hold it back a little bit. Hopefully not too much, because this does have a hell of a lot more power than it had originally, so I would like it to do well, because yeah, all of that power should hopefully not go to waste just because of that suspension. And also it doesn't weigh all that much either, which is also helpful. Though it is far from the lightest car that we've had on the series. And yeah, an original Beetle would be lighter than this. That's because this has all of that race paraphernalia on it. Roll cage and the like, which is adding weight to it. Understeer has not been as much of an issue as I was fearing. That suspension is definitely playing havoc with the front wheels. And 164 across the finish line, and a time of 2 minutes 8 seconds .889. So yeah, nowhere near as quick as the ID.R, but then again that is a modern day hill climb car. It's meant for dealing with tight twisting you know, corners and circuits to the extreme, so I guess that's no real surprise. But we are at least quicker than, we have to scroll a fair way down, we are at the same time as an MG MGA twin cam, which is weird considering the age difference and the fact that it's a sports car. But we're also quicker than a Renault Megane RS, a Nissan Pulsar GTI R, AMC Gremlin X. We're quicker than the Baja Bug version of the Beetle, which is surprising considering that's also made for going off-road, so I don't know why we're so much quicker than that. But we're also quicker than a Bentley Turbo R, Funko Motorsports F9, Mercedes-Benz G63 AMG 6x6, quicker than the Type 3 VW and the Carmen Gear VW, as well as an original Land Rover Series 3, an International Scout 800A, and a Can-Am Maverick. But we are slightly behind a Ram Rebel TRX concept and a bunch of modern SUVs like the Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Liberty Design, the Alfa Romeo Stelvio, and the Porsche Cayenne Turbo. So yeah, not quite as quick as I was hoping, but to be honest, to be only about 4 or so seconds slower than a modern day hill climb car isn't half bad, especially considering one 50-year-old suspension. So yeah, on the whole fairly decent, but it would have been nice for it to be quicker given that it's got a hell of a lot of power and it doesn't weigh all that much, and obviously it was meant for going off-road. But yeah, that age-old suspension could not deal with the immense amount of extra power that we've given it. So yeah, bit unfortunate, but that's just the way it is. Nonetheless, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.